Alright, it's recording. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
You want to introduce yourself and say your position?
Alhamdulillah, my name is Abdul Fattah Folari. Alhamdulillah, I'm the Amir of the masjid here, meaning like the head of the masjid spiritually. So I've been here for a couple of decades now. I name him.
That's cool. That's cool. How did you get started at the mosque?
Well, it didn't come to me as an accident. Alhamdulillah, it's what I've been doing before coming to America about 25 years ago, thereabout. I've been involved in Islamic activities back home. Alhamdulillah, I was born into Islam, which is a great thing. But along the line, I learned why I am a Muslim. So getting here, it's a service. So I come in here and I fit in into the service in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's work.
That kind of leads into our next question. What are like the most rewarding parts and the most stressful parts of your position?
Is the rewarding part of it is I cannot really quantify it because alhamdulillah I have that foundation of anything that you do for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You don't actually look for the reward. He has a way of rewarding you. What I would see is that, what is the sense of accomplishment? So anything I do, I find it fulfilling for me. So definitely it's going to come with challenges because, I want to do this, I want it to come out good in this way at this time. But sometimes you have those challenges that come along the line, but not really difficult, not difficult, I'm not demeaning that the hard work around it. But I'm just saying that, you see, instead of seeing as a difficult thing, you see as a challenge of working through that. You're understanding the most challenging part of it is that everybody are not going to be at the same level of your iman. So, and sometimes, our personal thing will come into line, like, oh man, how come they don't understand this? This is who Allah is, this and that. Forgetting that you started from somewhere. And the fact that these people are older than you or younger than you, they are not at the same level in terms of your iman, in terms of your understanding of the deen, so, and that comes back to diversity competency, knowing that, okay, there's a diversity here, this person, so understand where they are coming from and find a way to meet them where they are, to be able to get both of you to where you want to be.
So would you say like the feeling of service is like one of the most fulfilling things that comes from your position?
Say it again.
The feeling of service is like one of the most fulfilling things that comes with the position?
Yes. Yes.
That's why I see if I understood what you were saying.
Yes.
What services can like people expect when they come to the mosque, or like what does the mosque offer for the community?
Sorry about that.
I'll go do it.
Like what services does the mosque as like an organization offer to the community?
Our number one priority is the spiritual services. And when we say spiritual, is beyond the ritual of doing Allahu Akbar, doing your 5 daily prayer. Spirituality part of it means accommodation, listening to people, feel what they are feeling. Extend your hands of the magnanimity of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you want to extend that. So anybody that walks into the masjid must feel must feel homey. That's the key services, like you walk in here, regardless of who you are, your color, your background, your gender, whatever, you come in, you should feel at home. Whatever the problem you bring in, we don't have the capacity to solve all your problem, but we have a big ear to hear you, and wrap our hands around you, like make you feel that warm, like okay, we are in it together. So that is the key services that you get here, and not all that things can follow it. Like, for example, just say like somebody that just come from maybe Russia, for example, Assalamu alaikum, I'm a Muslim. Alhamdulillah, you're my brother already, I'm from all the way from Nigeria, Russia here. Assalamu alaikum, bind us together. So once he comes in, okay, what do you need? What can I help? Okay, I want to go to school. Okay, I'll take you as my brother. How can we help along the line? So I don't know if that answer your question or if you want a specific one, but the key part of it is that you come in here, you feel homey. That is our goal.
Yes, any other question?
I wanted to ask you, like,
how do you feel about like all the discrimination towards the Islamic religion? Like I feel like it goes on like all across the world and all the time. How do you feel about that?
Me personally, and not personally, my spiritual understanding of it is I should not be naive enough and be blinded to the point that there's not going to be discrimination, because it has been there from the time immemorial, from the creation of Adam and Eve. So it's not going to go away. You just have to find a way to manage it. It's natural. If I go to anywhere in the world, I want to see somebody look like me. Even if I don't know the person, that's, oh wow, is that Nigerian now? It's like it happens, And when it comes to religious, tolerance, I think Islam, alhamdulillah, if all Muslims have a deep understanding of the deen, they will know that during the time of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, there's a religious tolerance. He tolerates people from other faiths. That's what I have control over. What they think about me, I don't have control over that. So, in as much I know that I don't have control over that, I will continue doing what I'm doing. At some point, if you have 10 people that are discriminating against me based on just like he's a Muslim, by the time they see the other good part of him, the good side of Islam, at least maybe 3 or 4 of them will have a change of heart. I say, wait a minute, it's not as bad as they thought, So the human relationship actually is important. But I see that discrimination. I see it happens, but I'm not going to let that one hold me back. So it happens. We can talk about it. We'll talk to you guys like, hey, wait a minute, this thing is there. Just for you to know it and recognize it and know how to work with it, but not you to do what they are doing, discriminating against them. Because that's what they have in their stock. You have goodness in your own stock, and you cannot borrow their own. You have to give what you have, which is a good thing. And which I know along the line. And it happened to the time of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam when he was sent away from Mecca, But what did he do? Went to Medina, and then when he gained all the power and the victory, when he came back, he showed the hands of affection to them and said, wait a minute, this is what I'm saying. I don't hate you. If you hate me, it's one thing, but I'm not going to hate you. I'm just continuing to gonna love you.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
And I had another question about how easy is it, or like what is the process of in this extends to you too, because you attend this mosque. Like how easy is it to keep everybody connected, like within the mosque, and everybody to feel seen and everything?
It's not that easy, in a way that we are so much preoccupied with our personal life, So everybody has 1 or 2 things to do. I can tell you, if I want to call 10 people, I can pretty much tell you what the answer is going to be ahead of time, Then the point is, how will I overcome the first objection? Because everybody says, oh man, I'm busy, I'm going to school, I'm going to work. What are you going to say? They're going to go to school, they're going to go to work, they're going to go to train, this and that. But how do I overcome that objection? That's come to the problem. That's the issue. But the big part of it is, how much time do I have to be able to outreach those people, and let them say, okay, all right, you're busy too, I understand that, but what can we do to bring you down here? And understand the fact that some people want to come, truly they don't have time. Some people are just who we are. Some of us are like, we like instant gratification, like what is in there for me, So it's just to get people to understand that, okay, coming here is a service, that's a good thing for you, rather than, okay, what can I hand over to you financially or material wise. So that's a big part of it. But thank God for the social media, for the telephone. You can easily call and say, hey brother, where are you? But the key part of it to get them is just to show the welfareism to them first. Not just calling them to come and have service here, but how you doing? How you feeling? What is that? But we don't do that enough. It's only when we need them to come, that's when we reach out to them. Rather than, reach out to them when you don't even need them. So the connection will have been there, and then it will be easier to bring them down. We can do better, but we are preoccupied with personal life.
That was a great answer.
Thank you.
Somebody was interested in becoming either like just learning more about the religion or learning more about the mosque and the services that it offers. How would they go about like getting in contact with you, or like how would they like come to the mosque? When should they come? Like who should they talk to?
My phone number is 401-617-1116. You can call me at any time. I'm not available 24/7, but I can check my voicemail and I'll call you back. And he knows me a little bit. You can talk to me about anything. anything. And like you said, it's the good thing is don't join Islam because of Muslim. Understand what you want to join, because when you really grasp it, like, okay, wow, this is good for me, it is easier for you to now overcome the objection you're going to see from outside there, because the objections are there. So you can talk to me about anything. It doesn't necessarily have to be about your religion, about Islam. Any question you have, I don't know it all. I probably don't know 10%, but I can get you 90% of the answers to your questions. I mean, from my scholars, from the text, from Quran, from the Hadith, and if it's a personal life, I think nobody has the knowledge of wisdom. The wisest man on earth can still use the knowledge of a common man on the ground, on the streets. You can come anytime. If you want to come in, you can come in anytime. We do services on Friday and on Sunday, just like you come now. You can just even come just like, okay, I want to hear anything. I have a question. You call me anytime you have a question about anything, and we can have a dialogue.
What time do you guys do services on Saturdays?
On Saturdays, we are here for the Arabic class from 9 o'clock to 12 o'clock.
Okay.
Sometimes we stay to 12:30. But if you call ahead, are you available 12:30? Who will wait here? I'm here. I'm waiting for when you're going to start making this million so that they'll be paying me. Yeah.
I don't got no more questions.
I think we're all good.
Oh,
Everyone else said.
you all set?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was easy.
Thank you for talking to us, and thank you for allowing us to come and clean
No problem.
and be a part of
Anytime.
this community as well.
I appreciate it.
Really
It's a
appreciate the
conversation.
conversation.
Yeah, thank you. Please, let's keep the line open. Once in a while. I know the girls they do video, like they come together. When are you guys gonna start doing it? Because people like them, can bring friends, come. Maybe one night if you need us, that would be good. You can talk and then you can have fun, not only by talking, not everything about religious, about fun too. I'm a fun man, he knows.
I would say all ages can come here too, cause my family, like they literally live up the street. So I would love to
Absolutely.
bring them here.
If
Absolutely.
your siblings, like, they can come here, like there are kids here all the time. Like the 3 or 4 that you see now is nothing.
It's nothing. Oh man, it's nothing.
There's like the basketball stuff outside, soccer balls, ping pong tables. So if your siblings want somebody to play with,
Let them come.
let them come.
Okay.
Let them come.
Let my
Yeah.
mom know.
My name is Fatai.
Okay.
Yeah, so anytime. What's your name?
Sean, nice to meet
Sean.
you.
My pleasure.
Juan.
Juan. I know you. That's my son. Thank you very much. I appreciate you coming.
Thank
I
you,
appreciate
thank you.
your service and there's no free service. There's no free service. What we consider as free, as long as you don't get money, it's free. There's no free service. God will reward you. More than what you can get in cash. May God continue to bless your heart and be doing the good thing. And very soon, may God grace us. Oh wow, that's Juan, that's Sean. I know him. No problem. I'm wondering. Yeah, I'm not surprised that Gondo is the governor now. I'm not surprised the mayor. I'm not surprised in the Senate. Yeah. We need you guys there. Thank you for coming.
No problem.
Yeah, and don't be a stranger.
I was gonna ask actually if I can get your number again.
401.
Yeah, me too.